Welcome, Bente. Thank you so much. Another extraordinary journey of your awakening. We'd like to hear your story as a medium, a spiritual teacher, a counsellor. What are we? You can tell us what you're about. But this is the book, Edgar Speaks. So let's hear your journey. Talk to us.
This is it, yes. Like everybody else who writes, there is a story. And mine began when I was a young child, very, very young. And I had a childhood that's probably very common to a lot of young children. And in my childhood, I spoke with invisible beings and astral traveled non-stop. Had the most amazing experiences. Needless to say, in that day and age, it freaked my parents out. Luckily, parents nowadays tend to be more understanding. But in that era, it was not the done thing to have invisible friends and to have these weird adventures. So my parents had me assessed. And no, I was not abnormal. In actual fact, I was exceptionally gifted, which surprised them no end. And I was accelerated at school. But because of their disapproval, I decided I was going to live a, quote, normal, unquote, life.
How boring would that be?
Oh, it was horrible. So from about the age of 6, right up until about the age of 42, I did all the normal things. And inside of me, something just kept dying and dying and dying. I felt as though I was drowning.
Good afternoon, ladies and
I always felt as though I never fitted in. I felt as though nobody understood me. And yet, to all intents and purposes, I was leading a very successful life. I had a career as an educator. I was on the promotion track, 3 children. I was so-called happily married, but I wasn't, because I could not breathe in this normal life. And then from about the age of 39 to 42, I knew that if I didn't get the hell out of Dodge, as they say in the States, that I would literally die. And so I left a marriage of 24 years and I branched out, not having a clue as to where I was going or what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I had income from my teaching career. But one of the things that happens when you go on this journey is that nothing remains the same. You lose all of your friends because they suddenly realize you're weird. Secondly, what happens also is all the things that you have done, you can no longer tolerate. So within a short period of 2 years, I had literally cut most of my hair off. I wanted to go bald, but I thought that would be a bit extreme. But instead, I had it cut very short and 3 outrageous colours put in.
But the hairdressers always say that to me, that they always know that women are having transformational or issues or transition because they cut their hair off.
Yes.
What is that?
Absolutely, it's a form of letting go. It's a very significant form of letting go and moving on. In addition to that, I stopped wearing power suits. I became more of a hippie, and I left home. I left everything behind. And the interesting thing about my journey was I began reading books like most people do. I began doing courses. And then in early 2000, when I was in my healing room, because by that stage I was doing massage, Reiki, kinesiology, colour therapy, anything and everything you could name, okay? I was doing all of it. And I had some beings come into my room who said to me, "We would like to be your teachers." And I'm going, "Yeah, that'll be interesting." And they said, "But we have a request to make of you." And I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, there's got to be strings tied to this. The request was, "We ask you to read no more books and attend no more classes." Let me tell you, it saved me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
It's funny you should say that, because I've had a lot of people that I've been coaching and I'm saying to them intuitively, they're saying for you to stop reading and research and stop doing workshops. I mean, sometimes the guidance is go and do workshops, but like you said, you're a fool, but then you're not trusting yourself and then you're not becoming a channel of what you're here to offer.
Oh, yeah, that's true too, and I forgot to mention something really important. It was that once I left the normal life, first of all, I discovered that I'd had breast cancer developing in my right breast. It hadn't gone into the physical body, it was sitting in the energy body. got rid of that really, really quickly. And the other thing that happened when I left the normal life and became weird again was that I actually began to hear the beautiful voices that had talked to me all through my early childhood years. And they were the best guidance I have ever had.
I notice also too when I'm coaching people, we shut our doors to the heart's desires and our highest path, our soul's path.
Yes.
And we, like I said, we're listening to the voices of everyone else. Everyone seems to know our life purpose but us. But we're not opening the doors to trusting the divine design, is it, or our higher self, or intuition, whatever you want to call it, and believing in ourselves. We really trust everyone else but not ourselves. And that's all getting lost and confused about who we are, where we're meant to be going.
Yeah, and if I may make another point, we do focus a great deal on what is my life's purpose. But my experience has been is that it's a journey, and that as you go along, you are continually setting, your soul sets this, you are setting goals for yourself. And along the way, I have thought, this is it. I'm here to be of service. I'm here to be a teacher. I'm here to inspire. But the bottom line is, my course keeps getting changed. It is not fixed. And a lot depends on the extent to which I am willing to grow and the extent to which I am willing to listen to my inner wisdom and take those huge leaps of faith that seem to come up constantly.
So where did this book, is your third book? Edgar Speaks?
Edgar Speaks is my third book.
And how did this come about?
Well, this came about in 2007 when I was living in Seattle. And I lived in the States for 12 years, when I felt an energy presence come through my solar plexus. And it kind of freaked me out because I was in the middle of an acupuncture treatment, and I thought I had about 1 million needles stuck in my body. But I could feel this energy force just going into my body through the solar plexus. And I'm lying there thinking, what the bleep, what the hell is going on? But I couldn't move. And luckily my acupuncturist was also a practicing shaman, and I said to her, what the hell is going on? And she just looked at me. She had her glasses on, she raised them and was silent for a second, and she said, oh, that's only Edgar. And I'm thinking, Edgar who? And what the hell is Edgar doing? And ironically, from what I came to understand, it's a soul agreement that he and I had made, at the soul level obviously, that once he was no longer in body, and from everything that I have learned from him and channeled by him, he is not back in human body. He's emphatic about that. But that his work wasn't finished. And so I felt his energy in my body for 3 years, and I channeled a lot of information, which is what's in the book, The Edgar Speaks, to audiences in the northeast of the States.
And is it about healing, self-healing?
No, the book, it is, yes. The book is about inner transformation. And most people I know are at the stage where they're asking, who am I? What am I here for? How do I know I can trust what I'm feeling? And how can I expedite or speed up the process? Because right now, everybody is in a hurry. Everybody feels the need to change from within. And that is the information that I channeled for 3 years.
Wow. And so I'm just trying to think, we've got time for a minute more because we've got 15 minutes.
I know you've got
I've got 6 people to interview. Yeah. But I'm sorry, but just to give us a bit of a summary about what is it that is one message that the audience can take away?
Okay, the one that comes to mind very briefly is that you and I, we are sovereign beings. It is up to us, each and every one of us, to transform ourselves, our reality, our world. Because the bottom line is, nobody else is going to do it. We have to do it. We've come in to make this world a better place for our children and our grandchildren. It's up to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And now, do you have a gift for us today?
Oh yes, a gift.
You can't leave without your gift.
I apologise. Look, I have not prepared anything because I'm visiting here from the Blue Mountains, but I'm going to give away 10 half-hour phone consultations, and I will leave that information.
Okay, we'll be again at the Better Life Angels booth behind you, okay?
So 10 half-hour phone consultations. I do channel. I'm totally intuitive. and I also do a lot of spiritual counselling.
Beautiful. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Bente. Give her a hand of applause.